Hi guys, hello everybody. It's Thando back again with another YouTube video. Today we're doing something chilled. We're doing a Q&A. You guys can get to know me a little bit, to get to know the weirdo who's always on your screens. Literally all my family members who follow me, especially on TikTok, they're like, yo, anytime I open TikTok, it's Thando, it's Thando, it's Thando. Well, I'm like, yeah, I'm a content creator. What are you saying? It means I'm doing my job. But yeah, today we're doing a Q&A. So we're just gonna start off with some general information. My name is Thando. Oh, no, Thando Deborah Matangoti. That's my government name. And yeah, I'm 21 years old. Born in Zimbabwe, in Harare, raised in Venda in Limpopo, and currently staying in Joburg, Gauteng. I am the firstborn of four angels. Well, I'm the angel. They just copied me. Always laughing with my brother. I'm like, mom birthed the same child, just in different fonts. Like we're all the same, just in different fonts. You know what I'm saying? It's cute. It's cute. Although I'm the original because like her. I finished school at the age of 16, high school, that is. I went to college at 16. I was doing 17, and then I finished at 19. This is my second year in the working industry, which is wild. Which is wild. In my head, I'm a minor. I'm still a baby. I'm an infant even. But the government does not agree. So it's fine. It's about the government. It's not about how I feel, I guess. Let's hop into the questions. I wrote my questions on like little sticky note thingies. Let me show you. I have them all. It's not a lot, but yeah. I'm gonna magically just pick one and then we start. This one says, what's been your favorite thing in this realm of content creation? I think my favorite thing about content creation is like seeing the final video after I've edited it, English. After I've edited the video and everything and just watching it play just before like I post it or whatever, or upload it or whatever. It's like nice. It just feels like, okay, I went through all this, or I did all this, or I put this up, or whatever. This was the idea, I executed it, yeah. But like the edited video before it goes out, that's always just so satisfying to me. I don't know, it's just fun. I love it. Okay, the next question. Favorite nail balm? Obviously the one I work at, Omega Beauty Care. Check here. Can you even see? Like, it's not focusing. It's fine, I'll just put a photo. But my nails are always on point, guys. Like, if you're in Johannesburg, come to Omega Beauty Care. Like, literally, my nails. If you've been watching, if you've been paying attention, my nails are always on point because So yeah. Next question. Yo, how are you? I'm okay. Honestly, these past couple of days I've been feeling just emotionally tired. I think it's because of my job, because I'm constantly like interacting with people. So I'm a beauty therapist and a nail technician, and so obviously I'm working with people all the time, whether or not it's my client or whatever, it's someone else's client in the office or whatever. Like, you still have to be like, it's a service. Like, when you're offering a service, you have to like really be there for people, you know what I'm saying? Like, show up, like, be nice, give 100% of yourself all the time. So it can be tiring, and I've done this job. I'm now doing this job for like, it's over a year now, and I don't know, it's weird. I'm just feeling really tired, and it's bad because like I have to focus at work, and I still do give 100% of myself. I don't slack in that, but I'm just feeling emotionally tired. I think I just need to sleep. But other than that, I'm okay. Life be doing its thing, but you press on, you push forward, like you keep fighting the good fight. So yeah. Favorite song? This question is really hard to answer because I actually don't have a favorite song. I listen to all types of music, all types of music. So like it's really difficult for me to like be like, oh, this is my favorite song out of the 1500 songs that I love. Like, come on. I like all sorts of music, so I can't really say, oh, I have a favorite song. I don't even have a favorite genre. It depends on how I'm feeling that day. If that day I feel like I'm angry, okay, I don't really listen to rock. I was about to lie on a public platform, girl. But yeah, I don't have a favorite song. The songs I can't tell you about that I'm listening to right now and that are kind of on repeat: The Hillbillies, Kendrick and Kim, girl. Sprinter, Central C and Dave, they snapped. The drop that just happened the other day, Barbie World. I feel like Ice Spice and Nicki, like that collaboration, y'all. It was so unexpected because it first happened in Princess Diana, and it was like, okay. And now again in Barbie World, it's like, her. Can't wait for the Barbie movie to come out. Team, like, it's gonna be all pink in here. What else song? I really like the Record Player song by Daisy the Great. What else do I like? I like so many songs, bro. I like okay, this one also recently dropped, Peak by Group Therapy. So good. What else? There's so many songs, bro. There's so many songs that I like, so I can't list them all for you, but I have very good taste. Oh, how could I even forget Mbyyeee? Oh, Mbyyeee, guys, yo, that song. Yeah, no. What else? Afrobeats. I like Overloading, Overdosing, the one with Araya Star, Crayon. Got so many people, actually. It's got a lot of people. That song is a vibe. I like, yeah, anyways, I like a lot of songs. I don't know, I like a lot of songs, so I apologize, I cannot give you my favorite song, but yeah. Do you have any allergies? None that I am 100% sure of. Let me explain. So I don't really have, like, you know, like bee allergies, milk, dairy, whatever. I don't have that, but I know I can't eat canned foods, because if you see, I got this pigmentation spots, right? And usually they flare up if I have tinned foods. I know my dad had this, and his kind of went away because of this cream he was applying. He got it from someone he knew back in the day. I forgot what the relationship was, but he had them, and one of his brothers had them. At the time, one of his brothers was staying with us, so they ate. I think it would usually happen when they ate fish, I think, if I remember correctly. And then it would flare up. So then they used that cream and it kind of went away. But for me, I didn't like using that cream because it smelled funny. And I was like, because the thing is, I would wear like my school uniform, I would apply it on my school uniform, and I can smell it the whole day. And I'm like, this is not on. So I usually just put it on at home, but like when I was going, like, and that's the thing, I was inconsistent with it. Sometimes I wouldn't even apply it. Like my mom would be like, did you put on the cream? And I'm like, you know. So yeah, no, I actually need to go to a dermatologist and find out, because I've had this for a long time. Oh my days. So probably need to go get that checked. But other than that, I don't really have allergies. Other than yourself, who is your favorite content creator? There's so many good content creators out there, guys. Like, it's hard to pick favorites. It's hard to pick favorites. But I'd say, I don't know. There's a lot, because the thing is, I also like different types of things. So like, I'd like humor content, I like dance content, I like makeup content, I like all sorts of things. So the makeup content is actually people I'm thinking of, but the problem is, I know their faces, I'm not really sure about their names. Oh, there are two that I can think of. There's this, I think she's American, Beats by Deb, that's her handle. She's great. Oh, I remember that because she's got the same name as me. Oh, my middle name. Yeah, she's great. I love her content, like her makeup. Oh my days. And her husband, like she does these reveal videos to her husband, and he's so supportive. It's like cute. So yeah, there's Kalami Sim. She's here in South Africa. Oh, that honey is talented, guys. That honey is talented. Like, she's amazing. And then there's that's full makeup. The one girl who I love, it's actually her and her two siblings, her brother and her sister, Annalise. I think her handle is Annalise World or something like that. She's got Kat, her sister, and Rafi, her brother. I think I followed them for a very long time because they're so cool, man. Like, you'll see them doing a dance that's trending, and it's like, but it's different. It just hits you different. So yeah, she's really cool. I like her and her siblings. I'm always like, can my siblings grow up so we can do that? Oh, okay. Yeah, my brother's already grown. Well, he thinks he's grown. Anyways, humor. I like Disney. I actually got to meet him. It was so great. It was so cool. But yeah, who else do I like in humor? There's so many people, guys. There's so many people who are like just great content creators. So just check my follow list and you'll see they're great. They're also great. But yeah, I don't yeah, there's a lot, man. There's a lot to pick from. There's so much talent out there. There's so much creativity in the world right now. It's like, it's crazy, but it's great. What are your pet peeves? So I'm actually a person who's quite chill, man. Like, I look over things that usually are just like, you know what I mean? One of my closest friends was like, you have such a high tolerance for nonsense that I don't. And I'm just, cause like things will happen to me, people will do certain things to me, and I'm just like, I don't really say much about it. Obviously, like, I stand up for myself in times where I feel like very disrespected, because like, don't do that, but also it takes me, it depends on who you are though. It depends on who you are. If you're just a stranger and you want to come at me funny, bro, you gonna catch these hands. But also, like, sometimes I just honestly am like, I don't have the energy to fight people. So to answer the question, because I kind of went off track, unnecessary, inconsiderate people. Here's an example. Right, here's an example. We're walking in the grocery store, Pick and Pay, Checkers, whatever. Me, right? You're pushing the trolley and I'm walking with you, right? And then you stop in the middle of an aisle. One, you do not check if there's people behind you. Two, you do not pull to the side of the aisle. You are literally in the middle of the aisle. That's one of the things that makes me so mad. When people do that, it's like, you're not being considerate of the people around you. Okay, if there's no one, if you did check it like there's no one, fine. It's okay. It's fine. But if there was people behind us and you just stopped abruptly, or we're talking and whatever, or we're actually just walking in public, or maybe in the mall or whatever, and you just stop. You didn't look behind you. You didn't. I don't know. That's just, I don't like that. I don't like people who are like that. And I think it's mostly because my parents raised me and my siblings to be super aware of other people when we're in public. Like, just be aware of your surroundings. Like, be aware of what's going on around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just walk willy-nilly like everything is fine. Be aware of the people around you. Be conscious. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, be careful. You don't want to unnecessarily inconvenience someone by just stopping in the middle of that. What are you doing? What if someone falls because of you? Then what? Oh, I'm so sorry. Or you laugh. Bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Define relationships. Friendships, romantic, etc. So, to answer that, relationships. Okay, the first thing that comes to my mind is not equality, but it's a two-way street. Right. That's mostly because I've had a lot of relationships or friendships or whatever in my life where it's like one-sided. I was putting in the effort. I was checking up with. I was. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't getting anything at all back. I wasn't getting I was just getting responded, like my efforts were getting responded to, and that's yeah. So the first thing I think of when I think of any relationship, it's a two-way street. I look out for you, I support you, I love you, I'm there for you, I get the same back, you know. And it's obviously not going to be in the same kind of way, because people love differently, people express their feelings differently, people express their comfort and their love differently. But like, it always has to be reciprocated, you know what I'm saying? Like, not in the same way, but in your way. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know, like, yeah, like I will love you the way I love, right? And you will love me the way you love. And obviously we can communicate on, okay, this is how I would like to be loved, this is how I would like to be affirmed, this is how I would like to feel like, okay, no, I really, you know, because I could love you, okay, your love language could be gift receiving, but my love language is quality time. So I'm thinking, oh, I'm spending a lot of time with you, I call you, I check up on you, I come visit you, whatever, and you're just like, you know, for you it's not, you know. So then we need to communicate, and I need to tell you, oh, listen, this is how I express love, okay, and you tell me this is how you express love, and then we find a way to both make sure that we are giving each other what we need in this relationship. And that goes for friendships, that goes for romantic relationships, in my personal opinion, even family relations, because you can be family, you could be like related to someone but you don't have a relationship with them. Even in family ties, I don't know what is the word, family relationships, whatever I'm gonna call them, family relationships, it needs to be a two-way street. I need to give, I need to get. You need to give, you need to get. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be both ways. It can't be unequally yoked, because then it's not fair on the other person. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, relationships, it's a two-way street. We are there for each other, we are there to support each other, and we are there to walk this life together. Because you can't do life alone, hey? Like, that's not just like relationship wise, friendship wise. You can't do this life thing alone. It's a lot. It's a lot. One thing I am constantly grateful for is my friends, because I've got really, really amazing people in my corner. I don't always show it, I don't always express it, but I've got really, really good people in my corner, and I don't think I'll ever be able to appreciate them enough, because they constantly show up for me. You know, they're constantly there for me. They're just consistent with it, you know? So, and I feel those are the real people in my life. You know what I'm saying? Those people, I'm like, okay, it's you and me together, baby. It's you and me forever. You know? So that's basically, I think, what relationships are. It's a partnership where two individuals are coming together and they're like, okay, I see the qualities in you, I love that, I value who you are, I don't want you to change or become someone different for me. No, I see who you are, I value that, and I want to be a part of your life, and I want you to be part of my life, you know. And we build each other, and we go together, and we just keep each other sane in this crazy world. So yeah, I don't know if that makes sense or if that really answers the question, but that's just what I think relationships are. It's just us working together to make this life thing just a little more bearable. Just a little, you know, yeah, walk together, we talk the talk, and we do life. So yeah, guys, that is about it. Those are all the questions that I had from the different platforms that I put this up on. And yeah, let me know if you guys have more questions for me, if you like this video, and if you want to have these kind of talks more, definitely we could do that. Like, I enjoyed this was fun. Thank you for watching my video. Yeah man, stay tuned for more. Like, subscribe, comment, share, you know the vibes. Love you guys. I really wanna take a nap now, but I can't nap now because I have to edit now and I have to upload now. I'm gonna implode now.